وابتسم قبال العبد إذا اغتنما.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's topic for Ramadan Daily Dose is raising your ranks.
And the hikmah, or the word of wisdom for today, is God diversified the acts of worship because He knows how quickly you become weary.
We're all different. We all have different personalities. We all have our own thing going on. And we're all diverse people. And because we're diverse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the acts of worship and obedience, these extra acts, diverse as well. So there are minimum requirements that we all have to meet, the obligatory and mandatory acts that we have to perform. But beyond that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept it open. We can choose from an array of things in order to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So if you think about how diverse the acts of worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to do. So in terms of prayer, we know that we have to do our 5 daily prayers. But after that, we have, tahajjud at night. We have qiyam al-layl. We have tarawih during Ramadan. We have all the sunnahs that the Prophet ﷺ performed. And we have all the various times where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked us to pray, like when there's an eclipse, or the janazah prayer, or other things when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked us to do extra prayers other than the 5 daily prayers.
Another example is fasting. The minimum requirement is to fast the month of Ramadan, and that's what we're doing now. But you can go above and beyond that. You can add more. You can fast, the 6 days of Shawwal that are after Ramadan. You can fast Mondays and Thursdays according to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. You can fast even the Ayyam al-Bid, the 3 days in the middle of the month. You can fast those as well. You can fast Ashura. There are many different times in the month and throughout the year that you can fast and you can build more reward.
So in addition to the examples of prayer and fasting, we all know our own examples of, paying extra zakah. We have pilgrimage, the hajj, but we can also do umrah. But the point is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to get closer to Him through what we feel comfortable with. Maybe, we only pray our 5 daily prayers and it's hard for us to pray extra. But we like to fast, and so that's our way of getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And vice versa. If we don't, we only like to fast in Ramadan, but we are strict and we are able to pray our sunnahs, and that's how we get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He has diversified it for us so that we can choose what makes us more comfortable and what allows us to journey to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the easiest manner.
We've talked about balancing ourselves before, but we need to balance ourselves in this as well. We cannot pick and choose whatever we want from the religion. We have to do it all. There's a minimum requirement we have to do, and then we have to try our best to choose what we like, but that does not mean that we have to neglect everything else that we do not like. We have to try our best to diversify ourselves in the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Even the Sahaba, they had to struggle with diversifying their acts of worship. Abdullah ibn Umar, the son of Umar bin Khattab radiyallahu anhuma, he said that for the last 20 to 30 years of his life that he prayed tahajjud, and that he had to force himself for the first half of those years to pray. It was a struggle for him, and it wasn't until the last half that he built this love of tahajjud and he was able to raise his rank in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So to help you get through Ramadan each and every single day, check out the Master Arizona page to get your daily dose.